Alright, so Dokkan has released limited time buffs for not only the AGL LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but the STR LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, LR Super Baby 2 does also have these buffs, but I'm gonna wait until like the new Omega team kind of releases for us to really show off Baby, because I don't really think there's a good leader for him at the current moment. I mean, taking a look at that guy's teams, again, it's really like the Go Frieza team. Actually, he's on grade 8 power too, but like I feel like none of these characters really like link with him that well. So I'm gonna wait until we actually do have like that Omega setup for him, just like I did. Actually, technically I never did the limited time buff showcase for Into Goku Black or Tech Vegeta Blue. I think by the time I would get around to it was super late. So either way, we're gonna wait for like him to actually get the new Omega team. I was very much assuming he'll be on the team, but these two are likely going to be in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's team. It is not confirmed, but I mean, I bet you it's going to be GT Heroes based on the banner unit pen. These guys look very, very like nice, I think, with these limited time buffs. So I think there'll be a really great buff for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, especially if they share the amount of links that they do. Which right now they share 7 links with the existing Super Saiyan 4 LR Goji. At least Goku does share 7 links in total. Vegeta, or Goku shares 6 links, my bad. Vegeta, I think, shares 5 links because he doesn't have the Kamehameha link, but either way, that's okay. Now, these guys, you know, I mean, you see Goku up 1.7 million defense starter turn, which is really, really crazy. Again, these guys don't have like a lot to them. Goku has 140% attack and defense, 20% attack each turn up to 60%, 30% chance to nullify and counter a super attack. Like, and then that's it. Like, usually I'm like reading these character kits for like a while, but Goku's not really doing too much here, honestly. We do have him linked up with a GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku for now, which is all 7 links, so we're gonna see Goku look very good here. And keep in mind, the thing about these characters is that their super attack effects is a lot. Is really good, right? Goku has a 100% attack and defense raise for the turn. So after Goku gets a super attack, that 1.7 mil doubles into a 3.4 million super, right? Which is very, very good. We're probably going to finish off Goku Black here, which is not really that big of a deal. Goku is obviously not going to take too much damage from the normal before. So that's a 57 million attack stat. Another thing about these characters is that they have guaranteed crits now. So Goku is guaranteed critting on his super attack too. Same with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Now, we could actually just take a look here at the actual limited time buffs that they have. I could switch over right here, and then we are able to see again, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, thanks to Proton, 1200% attack, 1700% defense, and then guaranteed crit. So on top of all these stats that he has, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku's doing quite a bit of damage. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, of course, if you saw on the same screen, does have the same stat boosts. And, you know, it's kind of crazy that they are getting, like, nearly 2,000%, like, stats, especially defensively. But we do need to keep in mind, these characters, they, what's the word? Like, they don't have any actual multiplicative stats outside of, like, their super attack effects. So that's why they're getting so much here. I could put Vegeta in the middle, but actually we don't even get any extra links. Like, you know, this guy has like royal lineage and things like that. This is, I forgot what link this is specifically, gifted warriors, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta actually doesn't have that. He just will have these links. Vegeta does have Saiyan Pride. I mean, not really many characters have this link though, so I mean that's why we're not really gonna see that activated too often. It is 20% attack, which is a lot, but again, it's like characters don't really get this unless we get like attack Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the future. There's not really going to be something too relevant regardless. Now, Vegeta's a little different than Goku in that he does get 10% attack each turn up to 30%, but 20% defense each turn up to 60%. So we see Vegeta's at 1.9 million defense. Keep in mind he has the same 18 key super attack effect where he'll have an 100% attack and defense range. So Vegeta is at 3.8 million defense already here. And again, he's just going to continue getting higher and higher defense in comparison to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then both of these guys will be next to GT Goku as well. GT, Super Saiyan 4 Goku obviously is going to be giving them 70% defense and 10% damage reduction, right? So we'll see exactly how this stuff goes. Ideally, we could maybe get their counters in here too, but we'll just have to see what happens. I mean, we're probably going to keep Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 2 just because of the dodge chance. And I'm going to try and avoid giving a lot of ki so that we can get as many kind of super attacks with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Just because, again, it is their showcase here. So Goku's at 1.7 mil, but his actual attack stat should be higher this turn. And again, we're just going to kind of avoid getting like super effective. We just need GT Super Saiyan Goku to dodge here. That would be ideal. Yep, there it is. Thank you, buddy. There's not really a lot of support going on in this team either besides like the GT Super Saiyan. I keep saying GT as if they're all not GT characters. We don't have Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so I guess that's why, like, in my head, maybe I'm like kind of differentiating between them. I did not look at the attack stats. 58 mil, okay, so he should be hitting about 60 mil next turn. But yeah, there's not a lot of support going around on this team right now. And again, when we get like the pan banner unit, and we're actually running like GT heroes, things could definitely be different. But I mean, yeah, we could run the Tech Vegito team maybe, but the thing about like the Tech Vegito team, the AGO Gogeta team, is that like Super Saiyan 4 Goku would not fit the AGO Gogeta leader skill like for the max buff, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta would not fit the Goku leader skill for the max buff, I believe, because again, like Goku basically leads all the Gokus to the 200%, and the Vegeta basically leads all the like Vegeta characters for the 200%, right? Between the Gogeta and the Vegito. So that's where like that difference lies there. We could get Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's active skill, but I think I'm gonna wait. Their active skills are able to be used from turn 4 though. So 1.92 million defense. The defense stat didn't really go up much, and I guess that's fair. Like, okay, you think about it. It's 60% defense, like, but this guy already gets like 1700% defense. So I guess the defensive like buildup doesn't really do anything for these guys at all, which is again completely fair the way that would happen. And again, I'm trying to avoid as much damage as I can. Again, Goku, as long as you dodge that, Goku like that it's super there. Interesting. Does he not like usually super slot 1? I guess, he decided, hey, I don't want to. I hate you, I guess, Not a big deal. Next turn we'll be able to get the Super Saiyan 4 Goku transformation too. So that's going to be really good. It will be turn 5. 52 million attack stuff for Vegeta. So yeah, I mean, we could see Goku is definitely hitting much harder, but Vegeta's the more defensive version of the character, which is kind of how we usually have seen things happen. Rose Super Me right here, maybe? Okay, GT Goku might die. I gave him like 3 orbs because again, I'm avoiding damage. But obviously this guy is not like equipped to eat a super attack. So I mean, if he gets like a quad super, I guess maybe he would be okay. But if anything, we'll hop into another fight. I mean, we're kind of already seeing what this guy's able to do here. All right, luckily we're good to go. Let's go ahead and get the Super Saiyan 4 Goku transformation here. I should have grabbed some orbs maybe before I transformed so I could just avoid doing as much damage as possible. Because again, I don't want to kill here. Every key path is giving me max key step down. So we'll grab this one. Okay. I mean, these guys look nice, right? I think they are very old characters, right? I mean, these are the 4th anniversary characters. They EZA'd during the 7th anniversary. And obviously this is not an EZA, so they're only going to be getting stats for the limited time. They do have one more ability that they do get when they're facing multiple enemies, which we will show. We're going to go into the Goku Black Zamasu fight, or I think, yeah, we'll go into the Goku Black Zamasu fight, I guess. And we'll see what they do there. Because I can go into the Blue Goku and Vegeta fight. It'd be a little easier and more controlled. But Goku Black and Zamasu fight is going to be kind of, it's going to be where it's at, right? And we'll be able to see what they do in some stressful situations, I guess you could say. Being fair, their starter turn defense is high enough to where they are actually able to, I think, eat those normals, even if they get locked in slot 1. Now, obviously, being locked in slot 2 is a lot different, though. Again, we kind of know what Goku's defensive stat's going to be, so I almost don't really care. But he has the 10% reduction now, so let's go ahead and grab this. Now, what will be nice is, well, I guess this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not actually going to attack, so we're not going to get the extra buff, right? But keep in mind that 44% attack and defense buff from that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not gonna really apply until, like, how do I explain it? Like, the defense that you'll see start a turn is not going to be like multiplied by 100 because it is also a super attack effect, right? Okay, and we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here too. We can get the Scouter actually, and then we'll use the active skills with both of these characters. So I'm actually gonna skip this Great Ape again, and we're going to just come right back. So let me just take one little skip here. I realized actually while I'm talking, the super attack is going to be canceled here because of the Great Ape. So it is what it is. We're back here, and you know, we're gonna go ahead and play. Okay, we're gonna play Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta here, right? We'll get him in here, but there's also gonna be the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, crispy, just like awful, like active skill audio quality. It's gonna be beautiful.
フュージョンするぞカカロット。フュージョンしてっておめえの口から聞けるなんてよ。最高だぜベジータ。フュージョン。俺は孫悟空でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒す者だ。本当の戦いはこれからだ。今の俺は誰にも止められんぞ。ファイナルシャインアタック。
Truly the audio of all time. I don't remember how hard this guy's normals hit for, but I actually don't think that, again, if you play, let me actually take a look here. Like, we could place this guy slot 1, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I mean, he's not like an unsafe slot 1 option. I mean, he has 2 million defense start a turn, man. Obviously gets hit by a super attack. He's not like looking too caught, of course, but he does have the 30% chance to counter. Again, more so if you get locked. Oh, I disconnected the cord by accident. More so if you get locked with this guy in slot 1 is going to be what I'm talking about, rather than like, oh yeah, we're always running this guy in slot 1 if you have to. You could even hear my cord is just stuttering and trying its best to connect again. That was my fault though. I disconnected it by accident. Okay, well, I guess we'll be right back while I fix this. All right, we're actually back here. So again, we're gonna place this guy in slot 1 just because Fusion Zamasu is not doing 2 million damage normals like that. Like, we are safe to go. And I guess, yeah, I will double check this, I guess, just to be sure of my mind and conscience. But we're just gonna go in. So we're gonna grab this with you again. If we're taking a look at Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like for example, this guy will share 5 links with a Super Saiyan 4 LR Gogeta, which, you know, is pretty good for us, honestly. I think obviously Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta having more partners is great. Technically though, we gotta keep in mind his defense did go lower than what it usually would be because of the fact that we don't have prepared for battle. That's the only thing we're missing. But yeah, this guy has 1.6 million normals, but again, yeah, we're not taking damage from these at all. All right, sweet. And his normals are actually harder hitting than the Goku Black and Zamasu normals until Goku Black Supers. I guess Zamasu himself does have 1.6 mil normals, right? But yeah, again, Vegeta is doing his own thing. Yes, there's not a Miles Morales reference, but not a Spider-Man reference, chat. What's it called? So let's see. Dude, wait, speaking of Spider-Man, dude, I'm so excited. Did you all see that Beyond the Spider-Verse got like delayed? Like, again. I'm waiting so like I what are they doing to us, man? At least, you know, in terms of other Spider-Man media, we saw that there's the like I mean, we kind of knew already, but like the next Spider-Man film, Brand New Day, I don't know why the name tuned out of my mind. It is confirmed, quote unquote, to be a street level film. At least that's what like Kevin Feige's saying. So it's like, okay, that's really cool. You know, I love my street level Spider-Man, dude. Like, give me just like him swinging through New York, please, and just like doing Spider-Man kind of things, right? That's really just what I want. Just yes. Also, they're rerunning all the like Spider-Man films, like the Sam Raimi ones in theaters, and dude, oh wow, we got both exactives. We'll see we're gonna see the difference between the active skills. But that's really cool that they're actually rewriting them all. So, again, Spider-Man 2.1 in theaters is pretty sick.
手加減はいらねえな。今度の俺はちょっと強えぜ。10倍。ハメハメ。ああ。
That active skill audio is so crunchy. Does this guy have? Yeah, he doesn't have the battle motion. Okay. I don't know who I'm gonna put slot 1. So you know what? We're gonna put Goat in slot 1. He's gonna sit in slot 1. And he's going to eat the supers. 2.5 mil defense start of turn. Yeah, that's because of the 2-turn buff from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, huh? I think we kill here, but that's fine. Vegeta, I guess we didn't see Vegeta with the 2-turn Super Saiyan 4 Goku buff, but I'm not like... Okay, well, Vegeta, we could actually literally calculate what he would be at. So he was at... Well, if he was essentially at 2 million defense... Yeah, let's round it up to 2 mil, right? He did not counter, did you? I don't think he countered, so we're dead here. But that's fine. Yeah, again, this is why you don't really run this guy in slot 1, like 2.5 mil damage. Yeah. Vegeta would actually be at 2.8 mil defense start of turn, which again, he would still die, but if they would get locked slot 1, they had the 30% counter chance. I wasn't expecting to live there. If I really wanted to live, I think GT Super Saiyan Goku could have lived there with 40% reduction type advantage. Maybe not. But yeah, okay. So we will go into the Goku Black as Muscle In fact, we'll just why cut? Why cut? We're gonna go straight into it. Let's see if we get good rotations, because again, there's the whole locking shenanigans, but I do want to see these guys in like this fight just a little bit here. I mean, this is not like a bad setup. I mean, who else would we even have on like a grade 8 power team that I'm not really thinking of right now? In terms of like, again, just grade 8 power specifically, obviously GT Super Saiyan Vegeta, but not Super Saiyan Vegeta. Grade 8 Vegeta. Why did I say GT? Chat, sometimes I'm just like, again, I say this over and over, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I feel like, well, I do, but like I don't, you know? Not good. These rotations are very bad. We're just gonna go in like this. Hopefully, yeah, okay, this is actually the ideal scenario. Funny enough, this is what I wanted to happen. We're gonna let Super Saiyan 4 Goku sit in slot 1 here. He's gonna cook. I trust and believe in my Go. He will come through for us. Now, keep in mind, the thing about Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta that I didn't talk about, when you're facing 2 or more enemies, you actually will interrupt the attacked enemy when using the active skill or attacking with 24 key. So we're gonna attack Zamasu right here. Zamasu's not gonna heal. He's gonna be like, nope, I'm not healing, buddy, right? We could technically attack Zamasu here in this slot and get rid of potentially a super. You guys kind of see the point, right? But I do want to showcase this just because it is going to be pretty useful just for a bunch of different events. I'm probably going to have to grab these with you. And then we'll let GT Super Saiyan Goku grab all these, maybe. Yeah, only 5 key spheres. Not ideal, but we'll just give him 5. At least he's in a slot 3 circumstance. Zamasu supering instantly and we're not countering. So we are dead here. So, you know, everything that I just talked about kind of doesn't mean anything. 5.7 mil. Ooh. Yeah, again, that's where we... Like, we didn't have... Like, the 3 characters, ideally, that we would put in slot 1 weren't gonna be there, unfortunately. I just kind of how things turned out. So again, like right here, we're in a much better spot. Yeah, I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's coming around, but that's not really like as big of a deal. Okay, so now you're locked there. We're gonna go ahead and trust my Super Saiyan 4 Goku because he's the GOAT, right? My Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like he's gonna cook. He's gonna cook. Chat. Trust the process. So Goku Black is just like attacking every single spot right there, which is crazy. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll actually grab these here, and then we'll let like the purple orbs fall a little. We have double orb changing next turn, so we should be good as long as we get all these dodges off. Come on, I trust you, GT Goku. You're gonna dodge here. You got this, buddy. Yeah. See, I told you. I told you. My goat. I wonder how much damage we could do this turn. Probably not the craziest amount, to be fair. But again, I'm going to show y'all that Goku is actually going to action break right there. That's kind of the biggest thing I want to show here. I think, of course, you can get a good run of here, too. Obviously, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has no issues against the AoE just because of the amount of starter turn defense he has. Now, Goku Black super attack will hurt this guy a lot. Quite a bit. Unless he gets a double super, I guess. But no double super there. So there is the action break from Zamasu. Even if we attack Goku Black, we wouldn't have action broke him. Now, we dodged it, actually, with the hidden potential dodge. Post super attack, Goku would also, I think, have died there. Like, because Goku Black post super, I believe that boy is hitting like 5 mil. Goku simply does not have the defense to live supers. But it's not the biggest deal because these guys are more so like, again, like the thing about the reason for these guys existing in terms of these buffs is to help the team before they really buff the team out, right? With the ECAs or anything like that, right? That's a lot of what goes around with that. So, okay, you get luck there. That's actually pretty good. We will actually be able to do quite a bit of damage to these guys right here this turn, huh? And again, we'll give Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta this. GT Vegeta is locked in slot 3, but that's okay. We'll give you this GT Goku and then Vegeta. Again, the orb changing didn't really end up being too great here, but it's fine because we did get them a good amount of key spheres here. I forget what the restrictions are exactly. Again, it's just kind of like you get them as many orbs as possible, right? But yeah, for 2 orb changers, I feel like the orbs weren't really particularly that great here, but that's fine. We did want to get 5 key spheres with them for the super. Both of them did get 5+ key spheres, so we should do a lot of attack. Could we kill Zamasu here potentially? It's like not impossible to consider. No, Zamasu has too much HP. Way too much HP. Though GT Goku, you know, if you're able to give him like a bunch of key spheres, he would start being able to get the guaranteed crit because he has 10% crit chance per key sphere obtained. We only got him what, 6, so great. We'll see what happens. And again, very likely we're able to keep the Super Saiyan 4s here in slot 1. Now, what we need to hope for is honestly, like, where is... Okay, Goku Black supering there. You know what? The AoE should be enough, no? Like, what? Yeah, his AoE should be enough to make us fall under 70% HP. Okay. GG. Oh, damn. That's... Zamasu super here? Okay, yeah, we're good. That cut it close, dude. Whew, that did quite a lot of damage, the AoE right there. Because again, yeah, GT Vegeta, you know what's the thing about this character is Vegeta gets his 3% reduction per key sphere obtained when attacking, right? So he actually has to attack first to get his reduction. But GT Goku does just get his 40% reduction start of turn. and he's type advantage, so he's actually a pretty good character here, all things considered. But if we really think about the AoE, and then of course on turns where we could use the active skill, we'll get those passive starter turn there. So next time GT Vegeta comes back around, we'll be looking good. And next turn we can kind of move our rotations around, get rid of the supers. Yeah, we'll be looking really good this next turn actually. We might just get like a no item run here. It's kind of how things are shaping out to be. Yeah. The only thing is that the other GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku is coming around to this rotation. Unless we get his Grade 8 form, it might not be the best looked here, but Zamasu's almost dead. We also have 2 action breaks next turn. We got to keep that in mind with both the Super Saiyan 4s. I mean, in an ideal scenario, we have both Super Saiyan 4s and Slum 1. Like, on rotation, I guess you could say. Not Slum 1, but like, to where we could use their turn 4 actives and just like really cancel out like a ton of Goku Black attacks, but not the biggest deal ever. Like how Vegeta's ended up dodging there anyways. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku lock there. I really want to almost not like use this and save it for the next turn. Is that crazy? Being at such low HP, but like, what if we get these counters down, you know? Vegeta does also cancel Zamasu's heal. What if I risk it? What if I go for the double counters? Because I think it seems pretty clear, like here I could get an item run. We could kill Zamasu this rotation. We could set our rotations better. I should probably go for the kill on Zamasu. Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario here. So let me get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. And we will actually just, again, we've all seen this Grade 8 transformation and everything like 16 billion times, so we're gonna just wait until we're back here. Funny enough, Zamasu supered us instantly, and he said, I'm gonna, actually, I don't want to necessarily skip everything here, if it is like an autumn run, so I'm gonna just keep things as they are going, just so you guys are able to see what I did, but obviously, I actually set up the orbs in a nice way to where we can get extra healing. Zamasu did heal a little bit there, but another thing about the Grade 8 mode that's really nice is that it allows us to essentially not only just move the rotations around in a favorable way towards us, but it cancels the supers and will essentially give us a free turn of damage against Zamasu, because, you know, now when the turn actually starts, Zamasu's not going to be healing here, right? We just get basically a free turn of Grade 8 damage too. And there's no super attacks either, so we're looking really nice. Bam. So this turn technically, like, the turn technically ends, but it's the same turn. So, you know what I wonder? Does, like, Goku Black keep, like, his attack buff? Since he technically supered for the turn, I actually don't know. If, like, Goku Black would be like, yeah, I'm actually keeping this attack buff I kind of had, right? I don't think that's the case. Yeah, Vegeta got locked up again. Doesn't really matter here. We get a little bit of a heal too. You know, I did get these key spheres to heal, but I almost don't want to get them so we could stay under 70% HP next turn. But then what if Goku Black does like a, I think I'll my heal. No, we're just gonna go out, because again, the thing about these guys is that they're gonna heal so much. They're gonna have so much start of turn defense that like just giving them key spheres in general is gonna make them heal a lot. And then we'll give this to you, so we should be able to 100% finish off Zamasu this turn. There's no supers. Let's see. Yeah, Goku Black still did damage to me. Okay, so Goku Black gets the attack buff. Goku Black does definitely get the attack buff. I could tell. Okay. Who's coming around here? GT Vegeta? Yeah, Zamasu's dead. Goodbye, Zamasu. You're cooked, buddy. And then that's like 2 action bricks right there. Sweet. Okay. Obviously, Goku Black's not doing damage to you there. The only issue will, of course, be Super Saiyan 4 Goku next turn, because it's going to be turn 4, not turn 5, and he's going to start getting buffed. But there's no more locking, so we can get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta out, and then we can see where the super is. Yeah, we're looking good here with like a no item run. I guess Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he could take damage here from these Goku Black normals. He definitely could take damage here from these normals now. He doesn't. Yeah, never mind. My goat. How could I not trust my goat here? We saw Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's transformation and the GT Goku's active skill too, so we don't really need to play these again. Let's see. Super attack's right there. Oh, we could just cancel them. Perfect. Great, actually. Okay, sweet. We'll go ahead and get this with you. We'll let this guy grab these key spheres, and then we're gonna not only use the active here, but we're gonna get all these physical orbs. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All these physical orbs here. Nice. Okay, sweet. This AoE will do some damage to GT Goku if he doesn't dodge, and then this guy should be fine. Yeah. 10 orbs for him? That's pretty good. Okay. I like how they just became a no item run, but again, a big part is the Super Saiyan 4s, and you guys are going to see next we're going to have the Super Saiyan 4's actives. That's 2 action disables, because again, the action disable, well, actually, when I think about it, they are no longer going to action disable, huh? Because that's against 2 or more enemies, but now we're only facing 1 enemy. That does suck, huh? Yeah, by the time you get their actives, the monster could very easily be dead on this team. But they still have the action break at 24 key. So if you need to action break, like, Goku Black, if he's, like, attacking you once in slot 3, and you could action break him, or if the monster's attacking you once in slot 3 and you want to action break him, like, you could do that very, very easily. Now, to be fair, this guy, his damage is getting it really high right now. It's gonna be an issue of who are we maybe putting in slot 1 here? Since we're no longer action breaking, I did forget about that, huh? GT Goku should be fine here, though. He's doing quite a bit of damage, and Goku Black's now fully built up on his attack. When Goku Black's fully built up, man, his normals, it's a 300% attack buff. So those normals are hitting for 3+ mil. Could GT Vegeta sit in slot 1? He might be able to, actually. These AoEs are going to hit a little hard, too. Let's get GT Vegeta's active in here. We actually haven't played it just yet. And we'll also play the Super Saiyan 4 actives, because why not?
手加減はいらねえな。今度の俺はちょっと強えぜ。10倍ハメハメ。
Man, yeah, I really see. I want to heal. We could actually still heal with same type of orbs. GT Vegeta, man, it just depends on what he's gonna do. Like in terms of slot 1 tanking, I'm not sure what he's gonna look like here. In terms of tanking in slot 1, same key sphere amount, so we're just gonna grab this. I mean, we'll see. If like Rose Goku Black supers us instantly, whoo! that was, yeah, 700k normal. If he no, he can't quad super here. He can only triple. What is this at for? Double digits. Wow, 1 mil. Okay, we were close. We were very close here. I think. Yeah, man. You know what would be good for these guys if it was like a turn 4 situation, or if we got the Great Ape transformation. Yeah, if I got the Great Ape transformation, we would have won there with the active skills. So what I should have done is I should have not grabbed the same type orbs. But I didn't know how hard Goku Black would hit that Vegeta right there exactly. I didn't want to get one shot. Like, if that makes sense. So we could have won there very easily, but yeah, no. The buffs make them look pretty nice right now, honestly. Both these guys. Here are the equips I have on Goku. Of course, both are Rainbow and Max level 10 links. Here's the equips I have on Vegeta. Being fair, Vegeta has a lot of extra defense equips too. I think that definitely doesn't matter. They pretty much even out. It's just that, yeah, Vegeta has the defense equips, huh? And then Goku has all these attack equips. That's how I built them. But you could definitely, really looking at it, you could build Goku to be defensive too, by giving him all these defense equips. Because if you're like at the point where they're at like 1700% defense, Vegeta having an extra 60% defense doesn't really change much. But they have different stats too, right? Vegeta has fucking 14k defense here. Goku has 13k, but again, Vegeta has the defensive equips. So yeah, it definitely does make a difference there. Anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. And yeah, you could, yeah, really, I don't know why I just can't speak. You can build Goku to be as defensive as Vegeta. He looked in this video and vice versa, but this is kind of how I had them built. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.